Kelly Color on the Country Blend, Break Another Heart. She sounds a little bitter. It's 8:04, and in the studio this morning, Badger head coach Aaron Knuckles, and of course, Badger JV coach, Super Hero Annapolis. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Yep. Coach, I got to call you out. The bus totally dissed me last Friday night. Didn't show up. That's what I was telling Nap that didn't happen since high school.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a weird week, man. The snow and the ice, and that's an excuse.
Well,
I don't know.
There was no snow and ice this morning, and you were also tardy.
I'm here. I was waiting on you.
Nap was getting ready to call the the truancy officer.
Yeah, you're playing too many songs, man. Let's go.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Make by-district champs now.
Yeah.
Let's do a little recap over that game there.
Over the playoff game?
Yeah.
Well, it was a little bit of a break since we've been able to play. That last game that we got on court was the Gatesville game, and I don't know when that was, the Tuesday before last. So, we're a little bit concerned with rust and whatnot, and offensively, I don't think there was any. We scored, 77?
77.
Yeah, shots were falling, and that was good flow. The rust appeared to be more on the defensive side. We were a little bit slow with our rotations and type things, and let them hang in it a little too long, and they actually took the lead in the third quarter and then expanded in the fourth, and we had to kind of settle things down and make a run late, which we were able to do, But, man, it was good to get back on the court. And it was good to get back in the playoffs, and it was good to get another by-district championship and hopefully keep things going.
High-scoring game.
It was. Yeah. It was. It was a fun game, back and forth.
It was Bogart, your number one dude?
Yeah, he had 30.
30.
30, yeah. He had 30.
Yeah, Murray had about a dozen or so?
12.
Yeah, it was pretty balanced. He had 12. I think Landon had 12. Caden Crawford had 12 or 13.
Everybody on their A game, huh?
Yeah. Dax hit a big three down the stretch. Tex Dennett hit a couple shots. So everyone pitched in. Quinn Pace, he did some things for us. Scored the first points of the game, and a lot of good things happen whenever you win a playoff game. Good things happen.
Were you prepared for them? Did they play exactly the way you thought they were going to? They have anything up their sleeve?
Yeah, kids did a good job with the game plan, and. I think a couple things kind of took surprise for me, at least. We got a little bit more half-court man than we thought. I thought they'd be more in zones. They ran their zone early, and they got out of it, and they never really got back into it. So that was kind of a surprise, and, I think that played to our favor down the stretch. And the other kind of surprise for me was, man, they were athletic, weren't they?
They were.
Yeah, they were very athletic kids.
But you saw that in the video, though, huh?
Yeah, but those videos are sometimes misleading. They were a little bit more athletic, fast, just more athletic type kids than what we were kind of thinking they were. So
I guess they had more on the line.
Yeah, really. That's the thing that we preach to the kids. That program in general is just a bunch of winners, man. They expect to win at everything they do. Football. Man, how far they go in football? They won their region, didn't they?
State semis.
State semis this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that Graham?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're actually the last team to beat Argyle in the playoffs. They beat them 2 years ago in the playoff run, and they're always in the playoffs, and they always usually go a couple rounds, and they didn't waver when we made a run. They just kept doing their thing, and that's what we expected. So.
Well, let's look ahead a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
Taking on Argyle.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about them?
They're good, man. They made it to San Antonio last year at the Alamo Dome, and that was cut short due to the virus, so they never got to play any of their state games. So they were officially named, I guess, co-state champions is what they did, and made a run down there last year, and they got a lot of guys back, 9 seniors. They've been ranked top 5 or so in the state all year. Come in at 24-1. They went undefeated through their district, and they're good. They're everything number 3 team in state should be.
Well, how's their district stand up to this district?
Decatur was number 2 last night, and they actually played Glen Rose, our number 1, in the second round, and Decatur won by 10 or so. I saw on Twitter last night, Glen Rose was ahead in the fourth, and I don't know if someone fouled out or what kind of happened, but Decatur was able to make a run and hold them off. So, Glen Rose is very comparable to Decatur. Decatur beat Argyle by one time, and no, said that wrong. Argyle beat Decatur by one, and then the other time is a close game. So, I think we're all kind of comparable. So
what do you got it up your sleeve for these guys? I mean, do you see these guys, you watch it, and you really don't have time to pay much attention to the video. I mean, it all comes pretty quick.
It's a quick turnaround.
So what do you got up your sleeve? You just going to play the way you play, or you got something up your sleeve here?
Well, that's that's kind of the thing we've been talking about with the guys this week, and really the past week. You got to have your identity, and you are who you are. And we've done a good job with our identity this year, and it seems like every time we come in, we talk. We gotta win the tempo game, and we got to make the team play our style and this and that. And we are who we are. When you get to the playoffs, you seem to always need to have the ability to kind of be flexible and not really change who you are, but just be flexible. So we made a couple of adjustments kind of with the Graham game as the game went, and that helped us make a run in the fourth. And we're going to make a couple of adjustments for this Argyle game to start and kind of see how they do. I think that we need to be able to do things early that we're comfortable with, maybe that they haven't seen as much, and see kind of how they react. So
how far behind do you have to get before you really start worrying here?
I think it's game by game. We were down, seven in the fourth to Graham, and I kind of always felt like, if we don't make a run, maybe not tie it, but if we don't, cut this thing to 4 or 3 here in a couple of possessions, we might be in trouble. You're kind of always eyeing that clock, and we seem to usually be able to make those runs at some point. So, I don't think there's a panic button you push, but, if something's not working, you got to be able to go to something else. So,
let's back up a few weeks. During the, a week, during the snowstorm, you were supposed to play, after the snowstorm, you were supposed to play Brownwood. They decided they didn't want to do that. What is the strategy behind that? Why take the third and not the second, or attempt the second?
I don't know. My first year as a head coach up at Lomita, we ended up tied for second with Menard, and we both wanted the same thing, but it was kind of strange. Me and the Menard coach wanted third place instead of second. So we decided to flip the coin. I won the coin flip, and I was able to choose, so I took third. And the reason was playoff matchups. So it's kind of funny. We both won our first round game. And then in the second round game, which was the game that we're kind of looking at, they lost by 20, and we lost by 2 in triple overtime. So, at the end of the story, we both kind of got the same thing, but we were more competitive in that second round game. I don't really think Brownwood was looking at it from a playoff standpoint of matchups and wanting the 3. I really think he was more looking at it from a standpoint of practice and time, and he didn't really want to play that Saturday game and then turn around and possibly play a Monday playoff game or a Tuesday playoff game. So I think that was more the strategy.
Well, Tuesday was the deadline to get that game in.
Tuesday was the deadline to get that game in.
Hypothetically, if the weather was bad and they couldn't make it, that game would have been decided by a coin toss? Is that right?
That's kind of the go-to. If you get down to the cutoff and you have not found a way to get it in, not really playoffs, but more so district games, they will force you to go to the coin toss unless it's something weird like the snowstorm or something where there's a lot of teams that didn't get it in. Then they might give you extra time, which we were granted extra time. Originally, the cutoff was Tuesday, then it got backed up to Saturday. So, we were granted extra time, but it's just the decision they went with. So.
Okay. That would suck to lose a playoff game over a coin toss.
Or
move on to the playoffs.
Yeah, it's tough to lose any game on a coin toss. Yeah. Yeah.
That would suck. That's a good excuse anyway.
Yeah.
Coach Knapp, your season was over earlier than you wanted it to be with the JV team. Where do you fit in all this now?
Yeah, right now I'm just doing my assistant duties of helping out the team, with individual work, teamwork, just giving any input to coach and seeing, helping the other assistant coaches kind of help put together game plans, those kind of things. Been working with our big guys, trying to get them to play big and be big, and they did that the other night against Graham. Finished a lot better. Not as good as we wanted to, but a lot better than some games than we've had this year. So it's been good to kind of slow down and work individually with our athletes and just kind of get them to focus on their game, making sure the focus and input is with intention to go out and execute in the game. So that's kind of been my focus now, and we're just trying to see how far we can go.
Everybody healthy?
Everybody is pretty healthy.
Yeah, there's a question mark on Mike tonight. He sprained his ankle late in that game Tuesday night, so we're gonna see what Ms. Brister thinks about it today, and I think that he will get a chance to go, and we'll just kind of see where it goes from there.
Put a boot on him.
Yeah, he was actually in a boot yesterday. So.
Yeah, who is it? Who did you say was in a mask?
Oh, that's Jacob.
Is he still in a mask?
He's still in a mask. He's got a finished season in a mask. So,
is it a cool one?
Oh, he looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
yeah. Gives him sniper vision.
I guess so.
Yeah. He hones in that long range shot, man.
You're going to be hitting the road. You're going to go up to Italy.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good trip.
It's a pretty good trip. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot, man.
Around the Midlothian or something like that?
It is northeast of Hillsboro.
Yeah, that's a good
kind of
trip.
Tucked in there south of DFW. So there's a lot that goes into playoff planning people don't even know about. You got to find NutriSite gyms, and you got to agree on a lot of stuff and times and dates, and it's a really interesting fiasco.
Well, yesterday it was up in the air whether it's going to be played at 6 or 8. What did you decide?
It's at 8.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
How do you like that? You like that better than the 6?
I've always liked the nightcap. Particularly on like Friday nights when you don't have to get back to school. That's really awesome because you get to play the big game at the end. But this being a Thursday night, we got to go back to work the next day, so that'll be a little bit different. But it's cool. It's fun.
In the Gladiator Dome. That is a cool name.
Yeah.
Coach Knapp, you going to wear your Gladiator suit? Come on.
No, I'm just going to wear my tie. I'm going business trip.
Get a cape and tube socks and flip flops.
Ooh, I don't know about all that.
With a sword.
Yeah.
The sword, maybe.
Come on, Nat. All right, if you win this game, you got to wear your Gladiator suit next.
Oh, I gladly will.
All right, give us some details on the game tonight.
It's in Italy. I don't know if you've ever been out. Have you ever been out there to see the dome?
Yeah, well, I haven't. Is that on the? If you're going north, it's on the right hand side. It looks like the UFO things.
See, I really don't. I don't know really the story behind it. The thing was built. It's a gym, but it's a multi-purpose facility, and it's kind of interesting. Like if they have bad weather or tornado warning, like that's a community shelter. Like they send all the I guess, are they Italians? Can you call them Italians?
No, not without going to jail. Thanks.
Okay, you send all the people from Italy to the dome, and they hunker down in that thing. So
really,
it's kind of a weird deal. But I'm hearing like around the community they sell like a bunch of those little miniature
storm
dome
shelters.
things. Yeah. So I don't know really what the deal is, but yeah. So we're going out there, and it's at 8 o'clock. It's the second game of doubleheader. Killeen Ellison is actually playing the first game before us. They're ranked what? They're top
9th.
They're 9th in 6A. So, we're hoping maybe some of the locals from Killeen will stay for our game. But I have a feeling it's going to be a good crowd, and it's going to be a great environment tonight. It's going to be fun. So,
what time do the buses leave?
We're pulling out around 3:15.
3:15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And that gives you how much time to practice?
Well, it's about a 2.5 hour trip, so we'll get up there 4:15, 5:15, probably about 5:30, 5:45.
Man, that's a long time to wait.
Well, yeah, we'll get in the locker room and watch some of that other game and be ready to have our shoot around at the half of the first game and get ready to go. So,
all right, it's win or go home. That's
pretty much. That's how it works.
All right, when you top this one off, what's ahead? The
next round would be the winner of Burke Burnett and Fort Worth Young Man's Leadership Academy. So we'll see kind of how that shakes out. They're playing tonight as well. Both very athletic teams.
Now, Brownwood's playing Burnett, right?
No, see, we're the only team in our district still going.
Really?
Stephenville Stephenville lost to Wichita Falls Hershey in the first round by. The score looked bad. They lost by 18. They were actually up in the fourth. Had a kid get hurt. Kind of things spiraled out of control, so that they got knocked out. Brownwood lost to Burnett by 7 in the first round. They led the whole game, and their point guard. It's kind of a weird deal. Coach Della was worried about not having time to practice and being out of shape, and the point guard actually cramped up late in the game and had to come out. By the time they got him back in, the damage had been done. Yeah. So, they pushed Burke to the limit. And then Glen Rose beat Iowa Park in the first round, and they got beat, as I said earlier, by Decatur last night. So that leaves us. We're the last team standing from the old district.
Well, I guess you got to stick around to rep, huh?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So.
All right. Well, tickets available
at the gate.
At the gate only.
Yeah, only at the gate. It's $5 for adults, $3 for students and seniors. So.
And of course, it's going to be live on KCYL 1450 on the AM side, LandPassersRadio.com, or just get off your lazy butt and go over there and sit in the stands.
You want to go with us?
Can't go with you. I'm going to be in bed by 6:30. I'll be in bed before that game even starts.
That's a shame. Got to get out and live, man.
I do. My day starts at 2 o'clock.
Well, you're still missing stuff. There's still stuff going on when you go to bed.
I know.
Hey, this would be perfect. We'll you can go with us. You can sleep on the way. You can watch the game, and then we'll drop you off at the station when we get back to town. It'll be about 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Just in time to get up.
Yeah. Okay. But you can sleep on the bus.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. I'm sure I'll get a lot of sleep on the bus there. Yeah. Can I bring my flask?
No.
Oh.
You should have been on that bus on the way home after the game, man. They had the music going. They were having a good time.
Jamming?
Yeah. It's fun atmosphere. You're missing out on.
I know. But I'm not a high schooler anymore. Yeah. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm not.
Yeah.
All right, Badger head coach Aaron Knuckles and JV head coach Superhero Nopolis heading up to the game tonight. Wish you luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And hopefully we get to continue on to the next round.
Yeah, it's kind of a interesting thing. The last time that Lampasas boys basketball made it past area, I was a senior in high school.
Really?
2000, yeah. So
were you even shaving then?
I don't even remember, man.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long 2000. So we're looking to kind of break down some barriers tonight.
Yeah,
see
you were
what
a
can
little
happen.
popcorn fart back then.
Yeah, what were you doing in 2000?
2000, I was in radio down in Austin.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You weren't doing the traffic?
I had hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't doing the traffic report up in your airplane?
That was 99, I think I was doing that.
Yeah. There you go. Well, good times.
Wow. I'm amazed I remembered that.
Me too.
All right, coaches, enjoy your time, and good luck to you, and hope we get to see you back here next Friday to talk about the next game. Or next Thursday, anyway.
Yeah, something like that. One of those.
No, wait. If you win this one, you play Tuesday or what?
Oh, man. So if we win this one, it's actually going to be a Saturday game.
Ooh, Saturday.
In 2 days.
Really?
In 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah. They're the snow thing messed everything up, so they're trying to cram everything in. So
no idea where, though.
Somewhere to the north. Yeah, it depends on who wins that game. So,
right.
Yeah.
All right. Coach Knapp, make sure you shine up your gladiator suit.
It's shined up, ready to go.
All right. Get you a fresh pair of...
Sharpen your sword.
Sharpen your sword and get a fresh pair of tube socks. All right. Gentlemen, good luck to you. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
All right, 823 at 1019.
Here's Dave Ramsey with today's Ramsey Reality Check.
I have a simple rule. If someone is bold enough to